This video is a part of chunking strategies. So we have Agentic chunking, fixed size chunking, recursive chunking, document chunking, and semantic chunking. So now here we are going to look at Agentic chunking. In Agentic chunking, we let the LLM decide the chunking. This Agentic chunk relies on LLM calls, so it is costlier. This is similar to how humans divide documents. First, we will look at the demo of the application, which has been converted as a Streamlit web application. So here, the recipe database, which is a PDF file, has been loaded, and we will query the knowledge. So this querying part works similar. So let's first see the querying part, and then we will go over the command line code. Okay, so it is able to produce a relevant response, and it also gives us the source reference, the Thai recipes PDF. Okay, so now before we see the command line code, welcome to Techie Talks AI. I'm Sri from Shogini. On this channel, we bring you hands-on demonstrations and insights into the latest tools and trends to help you get started with ease. Don't forget to subscribe and be a part of our journey into the future of technology. Let's look at the example given by Agno. So Agno Cookbook, Knowledge Chunking. So in this folder, we have Agentic Chunking. So let's look at the Agentic chunking. This is a tiny script, so that is all you need to offer Agentic chunking to your AI chatbot. So here we are giving the connect string to the database. So this is a vector DB. Okay, and then we are defining the knowledge base, which is from Agno itself. And there we are passing the vector DB connect string here, and we are giving it a name just to group the knowledge. Okay, and input for chunking is a PDF document, which is a publicly accessible PDF. It can be any URL to a PDF. Okay, and then this is where we are specifying the chunking strategy as Agentic chunking. In Agentic chunking, we use the LLM to help us in chunking. So that is it. And then here we are loading the knowledge base. So if you pass true as the parameter here, recreate, then even if it is present, it will overwrite and recreate a fresh vector database. And then this is where we are defining the agent, and in this agent, we are using the knowledge. And we are also specifying that use the knowledge for its search. And this is where we are running the agent with our query. So here is our query. Okay, so what we will do is we will use command line to run this. The code that you need to run this is given in our repo, and the URL is there in the description. Okay, so if you git clone the repo URL, you will get the Techie Talks AI folder. From there, you cd into Agno Agent Knowledge Chunking 001 Agentic Chunking. Once you are there, you need to edit the env example to see how to specify the API key, and then rename that file as .env. And then in this Docker compose up pg vector -d. So this will start the vector database. Okay. And then if you run app, it will execute the Python application as a command line application. So see here, it is reading the knowledge base. Now this is Agentic chunking. So LLM has been called to do the chunking. Okay, so how to make a Thai curry, and the response is here. Okay, so that is the command line execution of this agentic chunking. Now, in order to run the Streamlit version, what you need to do is docker compose up app-st. That will start the Streamlit application. And here is the Streamlit application. Initially, it loads the recipe database. Let's query the knowledge. Remember, this querying part, there is no change. Only the chunking part where we are saving the vector store, that is what is differing in these videos. So this is agentic chunking, and a chunking strategy that uses an LLM to determine the natural breakpoints in the text. So this is similar to how we humans divide text into sections. If you look at the code, this is same identical code that we saw in command line, but only thing is we are adding Streamlit library and couple of lines like the title, subtitle, left sidebar, like this left sidebar help menu. Okay, and here we are initializing the knowledge base, and then for the question we are adding the Streamlit text box, and if the question is entered, this section will start. Here we run the agent with the question. Question comes from this text box. Let's look at the data and see how it has chunked. So I browse localhost 8080 where we are loading the adminer, which is a SQL browser. So server is PG vector, AI, password, database. All these are there in the Docker Compose file. So this is the adminer, and this is the username, password, and the database name. And you click on login, and then you have the recipe agentic chunking database. That is what we have specified in our script. So here, recipes agentic chunking, that is the table name. If you click on it and select data, you will notice that this is how it has chunked the data. So this is the PDF that we have used for this chunking. So this is how the PDF looks. And here you have the data. What is the first chunk? Cookbook and the URL. Second chunk, select exotic recipes. So let's see. See here, select exotic. Health benefits. So it has actually used LLM's intelligence to chunk it like how we humans normally chunk data. And here we have the vector for these chunks. Sorry about the bird. I hope you enjoy it. So this is how agentic chunks the input data. So the code is there, and this is a rare combination of code with the ability to view the chunks, which is not normally done. So PG vector database is what you are seeing here. So that is it for this video. See you in the next video where we look at the next type of chunking.